Okay, hi everyone. For the people who know me, I'm Kate. For the people that don't know me, well, I'm Kate. So, actually, I want to talk to you guys about something. Bullying. Not many people really understand what's going on because it actually comes a bit out of the blue from my covers and everything. But a good friend of mine is being bullied in school, and I'm trying to help her to get over it. But it's not easy. I've been bullied for I think about 6 years in my last school, and I hated every single second of it. And well, eventually it turned out quite bad for me, so I had to change schools. Not because of what I did, but just the feeling. And my parents also agreed with me that changing schools would be a better idea. So I did, and now I have some friends, and I'm actually having a blast of the time. I'm finishing school this year, I really hope. I'm starting my exams in about 2 weeks, I think, maybe a bit longer. But the thing is, if you're bullied or you know someone who is bullied, just be there for them. That's, I think, the only thing a person really needs. I didn't really have that in my old school. Someone who would really stand up for me, just like that. There were some people who didn't agree with the bullies but wouldn't do anything, and I think that's actually even worse because you're not really helping the person because you think you're not bullying the person, but you're also not helping. And this is something not many people understand. When I was bullied, the only thing I wanted was just one friend. One friend that would be there for me through everything. I had one, but she was in a different school and she couldn't really help me out with this. And now with my best friend being bullied, actually, I want to be there with her. She's also in a different school, and I try to be there for her every single day, but she knows how upset I get when she tells me that she got beat up again. Actually been called names. I want to rush over to her just like that, but I can't because I'm in school myself and I can't just leave. And lately she hasn't been telling me everything, or it takes her a bit of time. I'm still glad she tells me because, well, that's the only thing that really matters. She tells me, and that's a good thing. You need to be able to talk about it. My parents didn't know about my bullying problem till it was actually a bit too late. I told them people weren't nice to me, but they were just waving it away a bit. And I don't blame them because I never really made a big deal out of it. But I think for me it was the best thing if I would have actually talked to them. I regret not doing that. And I actually reacted quite badly to my parents. Everything that got thrown at me in school, I would throw back at my parents without wanting to hurt them. And I think sometimes I did hurt them by screaming at them or just behaving badly. But after everything that happened, I talked to my parents and they understood. And I think that's what you need, just someone to talk about. Just talk about it, even if it's your best friend, even if it's your stuffed dog on your bed, who knows? Maybe just if you find the right person to talk about it, it can help. I'm not telling you should go to a principal or a supervisor to tell them, yeah, that person is bullying me. No, maybe that's not the best idea, but you need to trust someone. I thought I could trust someone, and eventually she became one of the worst bullies ever. And that's actually the reason why I changed schools. I don't think she really understood what she did to me. Well, not physically, but mentally they did get me quite badly, and not many of them understand what they're doing wrong. If you tell them you're hurting my feelings, they would just laugh at you and make you out for a wussy. But yeah, sometimes just also writing things down in a journal or a diary, depends boy or girl, it can help to just write your feelings down. Sometimes you have blocked feelings that you don't realize you have. I think some people express it by screaming at something or hitting something. So if you have some frustrations and you don't want to talk about it, ask your parents, can I go to a sport? Or if you're a grown up and you get bullied at work, or you just want to talk about something, or you just want to get some anger out, go to a sport. I did tennis, and at some point I also did Kung Fu, but my arms couldn't take the Kung Fu anymore, so I stopped. But it actually helped calm me down. I really had a Zen moment when I came back home from the Kung Fu. I just did it for 2 hours, twice a week, and it really made me calm. And my parents also saw that. But don't do it when it's too late. Because sometimes when it's too late, you will have too many feelings and you will explode. I held everything inside for 6 years, everything that happened to me, every bad name they called me, well, not physical punch really, but everything that happened, I would just keep it inside. I wouldn't write it down, I wouldn't scream at my stuffed toys or whatever. It all came out at the moment when I just boiled over. I couldn't take it anymore. And I don't regret standing up for myself at that very moment. I really told the bullies off. It was the end of school. It was in June. I still had my exams to go, but that was actually the only thing. After that, my parents also promised me that I would never have to go back to that school, so I don't regret saying what I said to the bullies. I'm still not good at doing throwbacks, but I do realize sometimes just yelling everything you feel, every frustration inside, helps. And maybe it's not the best thing to do it when everything boils over, because that can be a lot and sometimes you can't take it. I think I cried for an hour straight when I came home. I just think that people should be aware that not everyone can take it as easily as others. When my friend gets bullied, I get so angry inside because I know I want to help, but I can't help. Not every moment. But if I could, I would tell her to tell her parents, or at least someone. So she won't tell her parents, so she tells me. And I'm glad she does, because that means she has at least one person she can really count on. All of her friends in school just left her because of that one bully. I don't think you need anything else than just one friend. One very good friend that you can count on. But make the right choice. I made that mistake once, and I will never make it again. I should have noticed that the girl I thought I could trust wasn't that person when she left me the first 3 times. Well, maybe that's over exaggerating, but every time it came out for her, she would come back to me. I thought, okay, it can happen. You're afraid to get bullied yourself. I think she was already bullied in her old school. I thought, yeah, she understands. But I think that's why it hurt the most when she bullied me. Because she became a bully after being bullied. I promised myself, and I will keep that promise for the rest of my life. I will never bully. I will help everyone that gets bullied. Once, here on the street right in front of my house, I saw a girl being harassed by another group of girls, just for no reason. I ran up to her and I actually separated her from the group. And then I walked her home, just because it's horrible to be by yourself in moments like that. No one deserves this. No one. Thank you for listening to my rambling, and I hope you learned something about all this. And if you ever want to talk to me or whatever, there is a mail address down below in the comments, so you can always write me a mail or a message. Or on Facebook, you can always write me a message. I reply quite quick. So let me know if you just want to talk. I don't care who you are. Even if you live on the other side of the world. Just write to me. I will answer. I will try to guide you as much as I can. And I hope if you see someone who is bullied, or you are a bully, you understand that it can really hurt people, even if they don't show it so easily.